Thank you, Prasanta sir. At first, I want to welcome Mr. Pate, and I have promised you the very night that I will play a music for you, and today I am going to do that. And I request all my teachers to clap hands in the beats of my music. Okay? So here the music goes like this. Husband and wife, beloved. Yesterday it was 14th February, Valentine's Day, and we are away from our behalf. So this song is about the same kind of love story. Husband missing his wife and singing song to his beloved. Our कार्यक्रम सुरु गरौँ. So honorable chief guest, respected principal, all the teachers and my dear friends. Today, while standing here in front of you all, one sentence is lingering in my mind. The sentence of Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was the first person who landed on the moon 55 years ago, 1969. The first word was that he had said that one step for man, but a great leap for mankind. Again, I want to repeat this. One small step for man, but a great leap for mankind. So similarly, this today program, and the visit of Mr. Peter Peterson, co-founder of CSN, it may be one small step, but what I strongly believe is that it can be a great leap in the development, for the development of Limchungbung in the sector of education sector. I do strongly believe that. So I am very much glad to welcome all you here, and I am more glad to welcome Mr. Peter Peterson here. Dear friends, there is a saying that first impression is the last impression, and he has given me the same kind of impression. As you know, the road conditions of Limchungbung, so remote, so hard. So at first I was very much worried about his journey. But I was very much surprised that he was ready to come here on bike, not on four-wheelers. So that was the very first impression that has given me. And let me inform you that Mr. Peter Peterson is the first journalist who has informed the whole world about the miserable condition of English people in Qatar while building football stadiums for World Cup. In this sense, I am really very much glad and feeling very much honored to have your presence here, Mr. Peterson. And Let me tell you furthermore about him. He is such a person that he has traveled from Calcutta to Afghanistan and many more places on bike. So he is such a person. And let me inform Mr. Peterson also, you are in such a place, Limchungbung, new destination for tourism, because you can clearly see the Mount Everest, highest peak of the world. So beside this, you can see half dozen of mountains of the world, which have the height of 8,000-meter height. So they are show you Lhotse, Lhotse, Makalu, and Kanchenjunga. Provided the dates will be clear. On the very night when you arrive, and the next morning, I hope these mountains were much high with you. They were very much covered inside the clouds. But today it is a bit clear. Hope tomorrow will be a bit more clearer. And not only this, from here in Limchungbung, we can see sunrise and sunset also. What I want to tell you is that in spite of such profound gift of nature, really we have very much poor connectivity of road, as you have already explained. But I am very much hopeful and very much proud with the leaders of Limchungbung that they are trying their best level for the connectivity. Recently they are running the movement, great campaign. I hope the campaign will be success and there will be road here. And from the very depth of the truth, what I really want to say is that people of Limchungbung are really very much willing to work with CSN. Yes, this is not only merely the speech, this is not merely the words, but these all words are coming from the depth of the truth. As Rabindranath Tagore said, from the depth of the truth. Words should be depth of the truth in where the rainbow, in which one is. He said, Rabindranath Tagore said that the words should be come from the depth of truth. Where the mind is without fear. Yes, that is the point. Where the mind is without fear and the head is high, where knowledge is free, where the wall has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where Charles is striving, stretches out towards his perfection into that element of freedom. My father, let my country away. So in this poem, he says the words should come out from the depth of the truth. And from the depth of the truth, I am telling that the representatives, all the bureaucrats, all the teachers, they are really very much willing to work with CSN. This is the depth of the truth. And another thing that I must inform you, I must tell you, from the depth of the truth, I just want to say from the bitter truth, is that there has been some legal issues by auditor also, and it has been endorsed in the report too. What they have endorsed is that local government has not right to work without partnership with any organization. So they have suggested us seriously to work in partnership. These things was very much troublesome. And while I talked with Savendra sir, then he gave me a very green signal and told that CSN is very much eager to work with us in partnership. So it was really a very happy news for us. I very frankly and honestly saying that I, as a CEO of this rural municipality, want to establish this organization legally, politically, economically, socially, and technically also. Legally, I want to make it more acceptable. Politically, I want to make it more suitable. Economically, I want to make it more viable. Socially, I want to make it more acceptable. And technically, I want to make it more feasible. And I hope this program will be, today's program will be a milestone for that. And we can do this if we join our arms together. If all the teachers, if all the leaders, if all the bureaucrats, if we become one, and if all the members of CSN will stand in one, I hope we can do this. I have read a poem while I was very young, and the poem goes like this: if all the trees were one tree, what a great tree that would be. If all the seeds were one seed, what a great seed that would be. If all the axe were one axe, what a great axe that would be. If all the men were one man, what a great man that would be. And if the great man took the great axe and cut down the great tree, what a splash that would be. So this was the imagination of Sahib. And same thing I am imagining here also. If all the leaders, they united and become one. If all the teachers, they united and become one. If all the members of CSN from Nepal and from other countries, if they united and become one, and together, if they fight if they try to look for the education in the Limchungbung, what kind of speech that would be, what kind of drastic change that would be. So for this change, we are gathered here. So for this change, we are united here. So for this change, again, I want to request for all you to join hands. So from the very core of my heart and with my strong belief, this thing is going to be happening in Limchungbung. Lastly, I want to conclude my speech welcoming everyone here. Welcome Mr. Peterson and welcome teachers. Welcome everyone. Thank you.